I remember everything like it was yesterday.
20 years and still that feeling.
April 30th, 1992.
The city was on fire. Up and down her street, cars and trucks full of stolen loot. The swap meet nearby turned into a free-for-all.
A bunch of trucks going through there and coming here, and they was making noise. I started getting nervous that same night.
Elvira Evers was on the sidewalk on Long Beach Boulevard. As the noise got louder, her 5-year-old daughter Nella ran to be at her side.
And I told her, I said, Nella, go in the house, and I pushed her.
Not a minute later,
I feel like something is burning.
7.5 months pregnant, Elvira was shot.
I walked to the emergency room, and I told the nurse what was going on.
Her arms around her unborn baby.
Everybody stopped doing what they was doing.
An emergency cesarean section.
Right after that, they put IV, all of that. I don't remember nothing.
It was a week before Elvira opened her eyes, and when she did, tears filled them.
And I was just like, oh my God, my baby.
She was alone and thought her baby had died.
One of the nurse came out, she said, why are you crying? I said, my baby. She said, you want to see a picture of your baby?
The unbelievable had happened. Baby Jessica had survived.
So when I went there and I saw the baby and I touched her and I cried and I cried.
20 years later, Elvira's 9mm bullet wound is a hidden scar, and this is Jessica. Her elbow scar, a tiny reminder of what didn't happen that day.
I get sad because 20 years ago I was supposed to be dead. So I had to give God thanks.
Newspapers covered the story of baby Jessica at birth.
This is one of the photos you had?
Yeah.
The Associated Press followed up 2 years later when the family finally left a crime-ridden Compton. And while all that is easy to find on Internet archives, this is not.
But no victim was more innocent than Jessica Evers. She was yet to be born last Thursday when her mother was shot in the womb by a stray bullet. Jessica, with a bullet lodged in her elbow, was delivered by cesarean section. The bullet was removed, and she and her mom are doing fine. Thousands of people were hurt in the rioting, but no victim was more innocent than Jessica Evers.
20 years of emotions break through.
That's amazing.
Family has become an important part of Jessica's life. With her rock star nephew and 4 other siblings, the life she lives now is one she knows has a purpose. But what?
I'm trying to find that out now. As each day goes by, I try to find out something that I'm here for.
Born with a bullet in her body, Jessica knows she wasn't the only innocent victim of the LA riots.
Your mom wasn't doing anything bad, and you certainly weren't.
Yes.
So do you see yourself as this innocent victim?
I'm innocent, but then again, there's other innocent people who got hurt too.
You can't deny innocence was lost when Los Angeles burned. Lives were interrupted.
I don't know who that bullet was for. I said, well, I sure took it.
But at least 2 lives were also reborn. And years later,
20 years?
I'm still here.
they remained.
Made it.
John Kathy's Klimak, NBC4 News.
That's the only thing I can say. Thank God.